My name is Tamar, and I'm the founder of two organizations. One is Top of Blockchain, another one is Women in Block. And Women in Block is an association that helps give stage to professional women in the blockchain and crypto industries, and just basically network together, exchange knowledge, exchange opportunities. It's for both women and men. The focus is on the female.
And now Ilana, the wonderful Ilana, I'd love for you to tell us a little bit about this cool thing called By Economy, and then lead us into a networking session. It's going to be really cool.
Okay, so yes, my session is more about active. I am ambassador from the Economy organization. We are talking about the building of the foundation of crypto economics. We are developed like the utopic vision of how the whole ecosystem could work, and we wrote 3 books about that, so I will not talk about that. You can go and see. But what we develop in this journey, I'm a psychologist, a therapist, and what we develop is like to create ecosystems. We are talking about people, right? And we are creating these ecosystems. So we need really to focus on bringing human consciousness within this world of new exponential technologies in order to together create a system that will be fair and, all the good things about the blockchain technology. We discuss a lot about Bitcoin blockchain, and what we want to do is to take the best thing of every technology and put it together. Is not what we want to do, because this is what we all need to do together. We are really, me as a psychologist, I focus on Kabbalah, and inside the Kabbalah is like, I made actually the putting together Kabbalah and technology, and I found, the keys, the keep it simple and stupid. So it's the same with Kabbalah. Kabbalah is also a cryptographic word, because the system is encrypted inside the Torah, and we are going to see a small video about that. And the thing is, keep it simple and stupid is we need to think good and do good for everybody, not for me. Keeping the ego, the ratzon atzmi aside. So it's very simple. Even if you want to study Kabbalah, it could take you all of your life. So what I wanted to bring here is not talking, is doing a session of networking, because I saw that most of the time we come to this kind of event, we see the panel and we go out and we didn't know who was the person that was sitting aside. So I have this point of view method and tools. Point of View is a company from Israel. They create this method for coaching and also for corporates. We use this for team buildings and all kind of processes that teams need to have in their companies. So we are going to make a very easy session to end this. So first of all, I invite you. So point of view is point of view. It's not point of view, it's point of view. Find your point of view. Because to be awareness and to think good things in order to create things, we need to first understand what we want. This is bringing consciousness. So I will invite you, first of all, to look at these cards. You need to choose one card and one word. You can then, you are going to approach these cards like that. Because in this session we are going to do that. Hi, I'm Ilana, and I love flowers. Something that's very easy that will help you to introduce yourself. A card and a word. I am happy as these kids, and I am alone because I need friends. I don't know, something. Of course, you are going to do something more interesting. So please, first of all, enjoy the process. ¿Cómo se dice? Entrégate al proceso.
Give yourself to the process.
No have. Huh?
Give yourself to
Trust the process. Trust the process and give yourself to this process. Don't be ashamed. Come, choose a card, choose a word for you to introduce, and then we are going to start. The method is pause. So we are going to pause, make a pause, something different that you never did. We are going to see a video, and we are going to finish with this networking session. Okay? So you can come. Come. You can take also something to drink. So choose a card and a word. There are cards with words. Yeah, could be the same word in the card, or could be a different word. You know, you have everything. You have time. Yeah, a card that represents you today, that you can say, you know, this is me. And then in order to introduce your project, or if you want to say what you're doing, no, it's okay. You can relate. Okay, something that you get that represents you. A card or in a word or. Okay, so as I told you guys, technology is not simple at all. In Kabbalah it's also not simple, but I will show you a video that will explain why we need to really bring something different. And it's not everything about intelligence.
If you've been paying attention recently, then you have probably heard of mindfulness. In an era of unending emails, text pings, tweets, notifications, and updates, mindfulness has been embraced as a clinically proven method to help reduce stress and restore sanity to our lives. Scientists, CEOs, athletes, and world leaders agree that it's simple, little pretzel-like contortions required. All you have to do is sit up straight, breathe, and allow a rich awareness of the world to stream through your waking consciousness. But what now? You are happy being present, and you could even make a daily practice out of it. But does passive awareness really lead to true wisdom? According to Kabbalistic tradition, awareness is just a precursor to wisdom. If so, then what is wisdom? The ancient Torah sages teach that the secret to wisdom is encoded within the word wisdom itself. The Hebrew language is a fascinating thing. Each letter has a numerical value, and each word a numerical sum. In order to draw out a word's inner meaning, the seeker must decipher complex algorithms embedded within the linguistic DNA of the words themselves. When you decode the Hebrew word for wisdom, chokhmah, you will find it comprised of two distinct terms, koach, power, and mach, what. The first stage of wisdom is koach, or self-mastery. This requires a mature knowledge of self. Knowing who we are and what we excel at, and most importantly, that we have the power to effect positive change in the world, because it is in our hands. And that can be understood quite literally, or at least numerically. Our word koach, for example, adds up to 28. 28 is the sum of 14 and 14. And 14 is the numerical value of Yan. So we see that power rests in the work of our own two hands. In Jewish wisdom, human agency is prime. Free will is given into our hands. It is up to us to make the change in the world we want to see. It's not to make change without the world. We need to take control ourselves. We must exercise complete authority over our entire cognitive, emotional, and physical spectrum to realize that truth in the world. That is Koach. And then what? Well, the answer is just that. What? Not. Once we gain authority, Koach, and knowledge of our unique role in the world, the sages say that we must enter into a state of not knowing. What am I doing here as part of this world? Why am I here now? It requires true humility, dropping all the preconceived notions held so tightly by our mature selves, and letting that simple curiosity, that childlike wonder well up within us. And this is accomplished only by asking and being open, not to the answer, but to the question itself, to the power of what. Because in Jewish wisdom, questions are even more important than the answers. Now, is this a paradox? How are we supposed to live with Koach and Ma together, with self-mastery and self-knowledge? We're glad you're asking questions. That is rather wise of you. Because to be wise is to dance with this paradox between the role in the mastery and the mystery of the world. True wisdom and true chokhmah comes from being able to hold this paradox in your hands, as well as in your head. Wisdom, chokhmah, koach of Ma. Discover what your power is, then discover the true power of what?
Okay. So, found this interesting? So we are Chokhmah in our brain. We have the left side and the right side. So the left side is Binah. Binah is intelligent, but as you see, intelligent is not enough. We need to also have wisdom. In Kabbalah also, you know, the Milchama of Gog and Magog, the last, what do you say, Milchama in English? War, the last war we have in the world is not in the world, I mean, it's in our mind. If through our mind and our soul. The soul is in wisdom, and the mind is in binah. So there is all, the Kabbalah explains all the system, how the Sefirot, the energy works, and what we need to do, because the Kabbalah is not only the beginning. You find the beginning and the end. So how you win that war. So you win that war when you put your mind operating with wisdom. So how can we do that? So that's why I get to the point of view method, because the right part of our brain is the art part, you know, the music, the art, all the things, the philosophy, all the things that are more abstract are in the right side of our brain. And all the technical part, rational part is in the left side. So in order to put them together, we need to mix. You know, we study with your music, we want to explain something, you know, this era is very, we are seeing a very synergy between the two parts of the brain, because the kids like to make presentation, you know, this thing about presentation. White paper is okay, but presentation is more artistic. So what I want to offer you tonight for this session of networking, because, you know, point of view, we have different games from different things that we need to do. So I thought about this networking. So I wanted to put a session of music. It's not a meditation. It's for you to close and to really relax your mind and really to have a flow between Binah and Chokhmah. And then we are all going to stand up, which one, and if you want, if you don't, and say who you are through the card, and present your project or your initiative or wherever you have bring you here with the question, what if? So my project, the Free Economy project, is what if we can build a new cryptocurrency economy with foundations for equality and prosperity economy. What if? Okay? But first of all, I will ask you to close your eyes, really. Let your mind, let go of everything, you know, even if your mind starts saying, oh, this fucking music, what you think she's doing? You know, our minds go everywhere. So close your eyes. We are going to make a session of music is in order to really relax our minds, and then we are going to make a closure with the session, okay? So I invite you to close your eyes. I will sit together with you. If you want to put more loud the music. Enjoy. Okay. So how is it? You like it? You don't like it? Now everybody has their point of view. So it's okay. So now, I do this in Magal, but you can just stand up wherever who wants and start making this session. Like, get up and say who you are through the card, and tell us about your project through the what if. What your project do? What if I can change that. So who wants to
Can we have a circle?
Can we of course we can have a circle. And I don't want to bother anyone, but first music that we just heard is only one woman. She played everything. It's Tash Sultana, and she did it by her. She plays everything. All the instrument that you heard is only one woman, with a mix, of course. But. So who wants to start? I mean, it's free. Or we can make a circle. Or oh no, you start. Okay.
Fantasy, because like I strive to be authentic, and sometimes like even like too much, I like have to be like
So her car,
show I'm like
her car is authentic.
like show that I'm special, like like I'm like that, and also I took intuition, because like I believe in listening to my intuition, and I'm INFJ in the personality types. Like my intuition is, I try to listen to it.
Right, and we know who you are.
And yeah, and
But what if-
I volunteer in the Bitcoin embassy, and I write blogs about Bitcoin, and yeah, that's my.
And if you need to say what if we can change the world? What if?
Yeah.
What
What if you were hypnotizing us? No, sorry.
Ah, okay. No, I didn't finish it. Okay, so who's next? You can, whatever you want to show us who they are or what they do.
Okay, I'll go. My name is Julia. Not related to any project. I work for a financial site, investing.com, because I'm basically into crypto advertisers and ICOs, and I'm really interested, and of course I believe that it is the future, and that was my way, and through these kind of events, it's my way to learn. I chose the word awareness and now because I think they are strong words. I try to be a person that is aware of her environment and myself, and to live the now. And you said to say what if. Well, I think that there's a lot to develop in this area, but what if we get to see it, I will say. I would really like to be able to see it happening.
Thank you.
I can go next.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm Doron. I'm the founder of Alloy Capital, which is a blockchain-focused hedge fund for traditional investors. So basically, we're trying to bridge between the old world and the new world through a traditional hedge fund. And I picked those two words. One is passion, and one is authentic, just like you. Specifically about passion is like I believe that each one of us should do whatever we do with all of our energies and resources, and just to be there 100%. And this is the way I try to live myself and act. And authentic because I feel like, especially today, nowadays, we all need to brand and market and PR ourselves, and I wish it never happened. And it feels like, especially in blockchain, everyone's an advisor, everyone's a mentor, everyone's a blockchain expert. So no, let's just cut the bullshit and just be true to ourselves and be professional.
Who's next?
Last three.
Okay, so last three. Then you can take with you. So, people from.
Okay. I am Yanni. I think I don't have to introduce myself again. What I choose is passion, and this is the result. But actually, I like a feature more. I mean, the very small glass from the ground. I
So
can.
see it like the ecosystem in
Yeah. I do believe that if you're doing anything, you have to dedicate yourself 100%, not just because you like it, but you do it with passion. And when we do everything with passion, and you will see different results from it. Yes, and then things will coming out differently or beautifully than you thought, like this. Yes. And in terms of what if,
What if?
yeah.
What if?
What if? I think. What if? What
You
if?
can think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Yes. I think. What if there is no divorce between people, human being, like a female, male, boss, member? I will say the world will be much more better.
So, according to Kabbalah, this is exactly how it is. So, yeah, everybody the same.
Yes.
In essence, it's השם אחד. מה זה אומר? אחד, זה כולו אחד. Everything is only oneness.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Sorry. So I'm actually a physicist, but as all physicists, I'm very naive. I'm curious about the world, and that is why I took. I really have this interest in Bitcoin. I even would, if I ever go out of the academia, I would probably become a software engineer, and why not maybe in the Bitcoin world? I don't know. So, yeah, so I think this is also another word that characterizes me because focus. Yeah, because I like going very deep into the core of technology and to the core of principles. So physicists are like that. They are monotheists. They believe that there is only one simple equation that describes the whole world. And so I like to get to the bottom of things, and sometimes to the point where I'm starting to lose focus on other places. But yeah. So what if? So I'm doing quantum information. So what if I could be on the best front seat to see changes happening, like maybe quantum computing would become the next key technology to lead us into the next stage, and also Bitcoin. So what if?
Thank you.
Yes. First of all, I'm from Taiwan also, and I'm the person who have never been working in our home country. I've been trying exploring the dream, be enthusiastic to all expect that I am exploring right now. So I was working in the Middle East, even till now I work in Israel. I always look for dreams, look for something that can have your own enthusiastic part to your life. So so that's why first of all, I pick up this picture. It's not because I saw the dream, because I saw the visual inspiration. Because I think whoever has the dream could be the most fascinating person, who has the most beautiful mind in the world. So I think that's the most complete and perfect status when you had a dream. And also for enthusiasm, you always need to find something you are enthusiastic on. So this can be somehow like motivation to move you forward. So and what if I would say, like, what if everyone has their own dream, which for those people who will not be fixed in the like a rule of the world. You know, if you have your dream, everyone has your dream. You can have your own path. You don't need to care about those unnecessary social burden or those unnecessary point of view that fix you. So yeah, that's it.
I think we're gonna speed it up and just maybe say a name and what if. How about that? Okay. So I'll start. And I'll just tell you what I have. Yael, I have goal and curious. It's the two things that kind of describe me. And I'm thinking, what if every company or country in the world had access to blockchain technology and had implemented it? What would the world look like then? What would happen to our healthcare, to our governance, to our money, to our financial system? So what would the world look like on blockchain?
Okay, so my name is Tomer. My two cards are passionate and intimacy. Intimacy because I think that people can really know each other when they're talking like one-on-one, which is very different from this group. So what if there was no camera here? Maybe we would have spoken otherwise.
We would tell each other the truth.
But actually, the idea of this kind of workshop is that, like, to really get into intimacy. But this was only a taste. But this is the point.
So this is a small taste, and I see wonderful people here, and this I can stay with the camera and without it.
Thank you. All right.
My name is Ofek. I have here the word calling, which I think really helps me personally get aligned with whatever I feel my purpose is. And when we talk about what if our crypto economy would flourish and rise up, I would see a world where many possibilities could open up that we could not even dream right now. And when we speak about callings and purposes, there's a balance between the things that we know and the things we don't know yet, but we feel that pull us forward. So that's what really makes me feel excited to be here.
Hi, I'm Danny, and I took risk card and B. So when I came here, there were many insights together, so I took risk and also a deep dive to the ecosystem, Israel ecosystem. So that's why these two cards. And what if the blockchain technology becomes standard of the world? Maybe the world will be more flat and will be a fair world, and maybe there will be a peace, no war like that.
And I pick communication and opportunities. I think for people, when we communicate, then we see a lot of things or aspects that we haven't think about. Like I didn't know a lot about blockchain, but I heard a lot about our speaker today, and people talk about blockchain. So I think that is something beautiful about how human beings having the way to communicate and create things together. That is something good. And what if I think I heard about something saying about a social burden. For Asian, we have a lot of social burden, and we care about how people think about us. So what if we don't have that? What if we can be more brave and fearless? I think that will really be something that can have a huge impact to the world. That's what I think.
Hi, my name is Amanda. I'm an exchange student here, and I choose fear and courageous. And fear is that because that's why I come here, because I just think I'm just afraid of everything. I'm afraid of just go over myself and do some breakthrough or think too much. So I think I have lots of fear, but actually I can do lots of things. Just you don't need to afraid of that. Yes, and so I choose Israel for my exchange student program. Is that because I think people in Israel always just they try and try and try. They just don't. They will not afraid of being failed or being just being failed. So I think courageous is the thing I need to have here. So what if I come here or I don't come here, and because I major in economics, and also I think like I need to have some knowledge of the world, how to develop maybe in the future. So I will try to join more event and more to get more knowledge of future. Yeah.
All right. So
Oh.
already.
I have two. One isn't enough, and there is so much taste and love and touch and energy and life in it. So this is my choice and generosity of life. What if? I don't know. I have no idea. Can't predict. But this is so interesting that I will just enjoy it. Whatever happens.
So I didn't take a card, but I will say, because I know the cards, and there is one card that says everything is possible. And what if we can really take, the Imagine Zone? Imagine all the people living for today that we have in the. It was my idea to put it, but I cut it because it's too much time. But what if we can really come back to that feeling and really make it happen now that we have the tools? Lennon didn't have blockchain.
My name is Rania. I'm from Taiwan, and I'm with Harry. We are classmates studying conflict resolution in TAU, and I pick gratitude and generous. I just like these two words. Yes. And what if somebody you think should say sorry to you is actually right? Yeah, that's my question.
Nice.
You did it, and
So you already know me. I chose hunger because I'm always hungry, but also because of the picture. I like that it's like colorful and childish. Also, like I wrote my name because I'm very curious and impulsive, kind of like a child. So I don't think a lot before I speak. And stubborn because I'm also stubborn a little bit like a child, and it can be for good things or bad things sometimes. And my what if is, what if everybody would doubt everything they know and would always be in critical thinking mode, that they're not sure what their thought is maybe the truth, or things can be different.
She's gonna say it in Russian and I'll translate.
Спонтанно, коротко. Известно, что в другом срезе орех напоминает мозг.
She said, in this, when the nuts are cut half, it reminds you of a brain.
Известно, что мозг только лишь расшифровывает информацию, поступающую к нам извне.
And the brain is a decipher of information that you get from the outside.
Основным является сердце.
But the main thing within us is the heart,
Через него идет все.
through which we get all of the
И если
information.
возникают трудности, в частности в общении, чувствуйте сердцем, определяйте сердцем, оно объединяет людей, оно дарит любовь.
And she chose difficulty, and if you have difficulties in communication with other people, then use your heart to process information.
I only want to close before. Well, I'm happy to come and to do these sessions every time. I want to first say that we'll close this session. I want to tell you that I also part of the Blockchain Hub Spain, and we are looking for this to develop blockchain solutions for not only for fintech but for all the verticals in the industries, but in order to really do good, because also in Kabbalah we have a parve thing. How do you say parve in English? No, neutral thing. So you can use for good or for right, or for right or for wrong. So technology is the same. You can use it for good or for bad. So that's why we need to build this ecosystem of people that really want to do good. So, thank you.
All right. Just 2 words in closing. Thank you guys so much for coming and sticking around. If you're not on the list of invitees, please email me at yael@womeninblog.com. So to introduce yourselves, stay in touch with us on social media. I know a lot of you are here in Israel, so come to future events. And thank you so much for participating and making it what it was.